Hello and welcome to Budgets and Blossom. My name is Jen. I am on a personal finance journey to pay off our remaining about $25,000 in auto loans. Hopefully this year, if we can't get it done, hopefully we can get as close to that as possible. And that will be the last of our consumer debt. So we do cash budgeting using the zero-based budget method. And today I will be stuffing my January week 3 funds of $420. So welcome back. If you are new, I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. If you know that the struggle is real when it comes to budgeting, please hit that like and subscribe button to follow along for the journey. So this week we're going to be stuffing the $420. So let's see what we've got going on in here. Actually, let's get this out of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that counted up. 1, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 4, 5, 10, 15, and 20. What wins have you guys had this week when it comes to your budgeting? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And also, if you've had some struggles, let me know where you're at there too. We're in this together, and finances are one of those funny things that we actually don't get to talk about often with our friends and family. So it's nice that we have a community here on YouTube that we can spend time together, discuss our wins for the week and our hardships for the week, and be here for each other. So please let me know in the comments what's going on with you. As for me, I can tell you I've been doing great with the cash stuffing. And when it comes to cash stuffing, for me, I feel like, so my wallet categories are like my wallet categories. And as long as I stay in my wallet for the week, even if I have to maybe shift $5 or $10 here between categories to make it make sense for the week, that's fine. I'm not a stickler for, oh my gosh, that was for household, that wasn't for Maple, or that was for fuel and it wasn't for eating out. As long as I stay in my wallet for the week, I'm happy. This is a process that I'm learning. So this is now my third official cash stuffing. So this will be my third week doing a full cash stuffing for all of my, mine and my husband's money for the week. So as I'm learning this process, I'm not beating myself. And honestly, I'll probably never beat myself up about it as long as I'm staying kind of in my zones. Now, there are certain things like my longer term sinking funds that relate to like bills and things like that I'll never want to dip into, but I know what those are. So for me, I'm very proud of the work that I've done staying in my wallet and not going outside of that for other things. And I'm telling you, there's something about this cash and spending it, or rather not making you want to spend it. It's honestly, it's so crazy because, I think about where I was before. It was like I was spending on credit cards all month long. When you're spending on credit cards, you are you're kind of like a month behind on your spending because what you're spending this month is actually coming out of your future funds. So it's kind of crazy that I'm actually able to stay, I'm not like a month behind kind of thing. I'm staying on track with this. And even though my wallet categories, since I just started, are fairly low, I haven't had to, like I said, I haven't had to dip into them. It's not, I'm living in this month, and it is absolutely incredible. And I'm so excited. All right, so let's go ahead and get into stuffing my wallet categories. Oops, backwards. All righty. So, and actually, let's see what we've got going on. I know we have a few bucks left in a couple of these. So groceries has 2, and normally I would pull that out, but I'm actually going to go pick up some sourdough bread from a local lady who makes it out of her home here in a few minutes. I've never done it from her before, but I'm excited because we don't have any local places to get fresh bread. So it's always just store-bought bread. And so I'm happy for that. So we had 2 in there, but we're going to go ahead and leave it. Eating out had 3. We're going to go ahead and pull that aside for the $1 challenge. Household is empty. Fuel's empty. Maple still has her 30 from last week, but we are going to roll that over. Miscellaneous is empty. I haven't been stuffing that. And then that is my spent folder for any items that have I've had to use my credit card for. All right. So let's see. Groceries is getting 125 like normal. So now it has 127 with that extra 2. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull that $7 aside because that's what it's for. And I'm going to go grab that here just when I'm done filming. And then household is getting 20. And actually, I think eating out should have been there. Yeah, eating out's here and it's getting 50. And then fuel is getting 50. And then Maple's getting her additional 30 for this week. Which now will leave her with 20, 40, 50, and $60. Which is good because I need to go grab her some food. And miscellaneous we won't be stuffing. So that does it for my wallet. All right, and now for the longer term sinking funds. All righty. So car wash is getting 15 this week. And so now it has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Subscriptions is getting 10. And so now it has 10, 15, and 20. Memberships is also getting 10. And this is for like our annual memberships, whether it be to Costco, AAA, things like that. HOA is getting 15. Now these next couple categories, so I'm actually just paying my HOA fees for the year. I just sent the check out the other day. I had kept the funds in my bank account. So it was $630 for the year. So I went ahead and, so that I'm saving up throughout the year, I went ahead and decided how much I needed to save per month for this category. And that's what I am stuffing. And so these will be like funds that I don't ever touch throughout the year. So let's see, it now has 10, 20, 30, 35, and 40. I can't remember if I stuffed it. So if I didn't stuff it, that'll be the one that we need to come back to. Auto registration is the same. I'm just paying it. I'll probably pay it next week. And it is getting 20. So now it has 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. And so it'll be so nice come this time next year when the money is already there and I don't have to scramble and figure out where to get it from. And then we're not stuffing extra debt. And actually, I've kind of been mulling over some things. And I think I'm actually going to pull this category out. Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. Because what I'm going to do is for my extra debt, I'm actually going to do a savings challenge because I've been crunching numbers and running numbers and that kind of thing. And I have a goal of saving $10,000 towards one of my car's payments. So I thought it would be fun to maybe do some savings challenges for that. So we're going to be getting a bonus here. I believe it comes in March, and then we'll be making some adjustments to things. But I'll be going ahead and creating some savings challenges at that point, which will be our extra debt category. So I'm going to pull that out of here. All right, and that does it for our longer term sinking funds. All right, and now it's time for our funner binder, our spending binder. All right, so car maintenance is getting 20. So now it has 20, 40, 60. And this is going to be, so I was telling you my car registration is due. I need to get a smog. I live in California, so that's something I have to do. So that's where that's going. So that'll probably be emptied out by the next time I see you. Home maintenance is getting 15. And it now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 36, 37, 38. But I did decide I'm going to start pulling out the ones from these categories as well to go towards my $1 savings challenge. So now it will be left with 10, 25, 35 in home maintenance. All right, and then I think everything else is getting $5. So we've got 5, 10, 15. And then she had 4 ones, but we're going to go ahead and pull those aside. So now she's left with the 15 for Maple. And this category is called Maple Vet, but it's kind of like Maple's overflow category. It reminds me that I need to keep money in there, though, for it to be a vet category as well. So bulk shopping is also getting 5, and 5, 10, 15. And so like I was saying, so these categories, you know, it's you know, they're being stuffed slow and steady. But the money's there. It's sitting there waiting. And honestly, if I were to add up the amount of money that's in these categories, it's probably a few $100s. So that's exciting that I have this money sitting here. You know, that it's money that I have to spend instead of waiting for it to go to the next month. So, so excited. And it's just, like I said, it's amazing that something so, what's, you know, a very like old schooly kind of thing with having cash and doing that just really helps you work towards the future of your finances. So now Spendy Jen has 20, 35. And so if you stuck around for last time, this did have more, but me and my husband did take Maple for her training. So we paid for those classes. We split the fees with her other envelope. So now she's going to go to school, and she's going to learn. Self-care now has 10. Clothing is getting 5, and now it is going to have 10. And then Nespresso is getting 5. And if you know, this is the category that is for my husband. It was one of the things that he was giving up when we talked about budgeting, because we were spending about $90 a month on it. So now we've just been stuffing, the goal is $20 a month. But I'm kind of hoping that he's going to forget about this. But we'll see. If not, maybe it'll go into a different category just for his spending. Gifts is getting 5, and so now it has 5, 10, and 15. And I don't think our first birthday for the year is till like, I think it's like April or something, so we're good for a little bit. And then Christmas is getting 5, and so now it also has $15 in there. All right, and that does it for our cash stuffing for the week. So thank you so much for being here. For the people that have already subscribed, you mean the world to me. Starting this journey is something that, and putting it out there for the world, was very nerve-wracking and very hard to do. So the support that I've gotten is just incredible, and it really makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. And I know you guys are going to be here to help hold me accountable, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. So once again, if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I would love to have you around. Have a wonderful week, and happy budgeting to you all. Take care. And I'm back really quick. I just realized I didn't throw these ones in the $1 saving challenge, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. And we are just going to keep this balance a question until we get to the end of it. And then we'll see what the mystery holds. All right, now that does it. Thanks again, guys. Take care.